What's going on, everybody?
Welcome to another episode of
Fishing Grows.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get right into the giveaway. URL in, we have 21 people that can win from last week. This week, all you have to do to enter is comment anything you want down below. That's it. Be subscribed, and if you share the video or share any of my other videos this week and tag me in it, we'll add a little something extra for you. So we're gonna go in 1, 2, 3. Nicholas Semenza, badass hats. Thanks, bud. So we got ourselves a giveaway winner, and today's episode, as you saw in the title, is going to be a little bit different than most.
This is going to be a little bit different of an episode.
It's going to be more of a story.
Where do we begin?
I went fishing the other day.
I got here and I ran into a gentleman at the dock who was coming in. He looked like he was about to cut me off, and then he realized I was fishing in the weeds. And he was like, oh, and he went around me, and I was like, I really thought you were gonna cut me off. I didn't tell him that, but I was thinking it. He proceeds to tell me that this area right in front of me, right in front of the dock, he never sees anyone catch any fish here. But it looked good to me. So I went around here a little bit. I actually missed a couple blow-ups right away, and I had some movement out in the weeds that are pretty far in the distance. I didn't really get, I got like one little hit in the creek back there, comes in and up, way up there is where it like, you know, meets the lake. So I figured this would be a good spot. I had one little hit. It was like really mini. It was probably a small bass right at the beginning, right while he was talking to me after he told me he never sees people catch fish here. You'd think they'd be in there. Oh! Just missed him. Yeah, he pulled it down. I missed him. It was small, whatever it was. It didn't hit it hard. Then I'm coming around the corner, and this guy comes out from the other side of the lake and comes over and gets right in front of where I'm gonna be in probably 5 minutes. Doesn't wait, just comes and cuts me off because he wanted to fish that area probably, and it's annoying. Because I just don't do that stuff. I would never do that to somebody. So anyways, I get annoyed, I go across the lake, and I continue to fish. All right, folks, so the reason why we're leaving the area that we were fishing is because this dude came across the lake and then started fishing right in the line we were going down, which is really nice of him. And instead of being a complete dickhead fisherman and doing exactly what I hate people doing, I didn't fish into him. I fished a little ways the way I was going, and as I was getting close, I just turned around and decided to go clear across the fucking lake. Hopefully his ass doesn't follow me. I can't fucking stand that. I don't know why. It's just me. Like, if I see somebody fish in an area and they're going in a direction, I'm never going to go that way. So let's talk about that for a second, because I have an old video where that shit happened, and you know, that's a couple old videos where that kind of stuff happened, and it really just ticks me off. So are you the type of fisherman? Comment below. Are you the kind of fisherman that would just get in somebody's way as they're fishing? Or do you go to a completely different part of the lake? Like, do you try and get in somebody's line? Like, he like literally came down and then faced me. Do you see other people fishing? Do you go right towards them? Or do you see other people fishing and try and stay away from them? What do you do? I finally pulled in a couple bass. Frickin' first fish. Wow, did we fight for that one, folks. And there he goes. Well. All right. Got one on the drop shot, one on the net break. Are you gonna flop out too? Come on, Sammy. You gonna chill? You gonna chill? You gonna chill? Thanks, bud. And then I come around the corner. I see this girl fishing in the pads where I wanted to fish, and I decided not to go near her. That's exactly what I wanted to fish. Fuck it. See that? Somebody's fishing where I wanted to fish. This was like an area that I looked at on the map and thought, hey, that'd be cool, because it looked like it could have some frogfish. Somebody's over there fishing it. What am I doing? Skipping that entire area like a gentleman. I crossed again to another area and even left her some spots that I didn't even hit, you know, on the side there where she would be heading next. And then I continued to fish. And as I'm getting to almost like the juicy point, the point where I'm looking forward to, because it's a point and then it heads into the dam, straight back there. Looks juicy. This dude comes from across the lake. Again, this second one has a kid with him. And he comes straight across the lake, cuts me off. I didn't allow him to cut me off. I paddled past him and then started to fish. He started to fish behind me for a second and then decided he didn't want to do that. So he backed up and then scooted around me again. To which point I went up to him and said something, because it's friggin' ridiculous. Like, have some courtesy on the water, folks. Who does that? If I see somebody fishing, I fish the complete opposite area of them. I don't want to be messing with somebody else's fishing. It's annoying to me, and I don't like it done to me, so I don't do it to other people. If I see somebody fishing an area, I leave them the hell alone. Even in my little kayak, that's just what you do. Have some friggin' courtesy, people, on the water. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to crowd other people. We're out here to be away, not to be close to you. It doesn't make any gosh darn sense. And the best part about it is the guy with the kid, he goes, we do this all the time. I'm like, that's really nice of you. You're showing your kid a lot of patience by cutting people off and going in front of them.
You're a cutter. It's like, we learned this when we were freaking children, folks. What is wrong with you people?
And you're fishing for panfish that aren't going to be disturbed by my baits. I'm going to go through there and those panfish are going to be like, oh my God, run away for 2 seconds and go right back to the spot where they were because they're friggin' panfish. What are you doing? Just let the person, just let me go by. Give me friggin' 10 minutes and then fish. If you really, really, really want to pick that area apart, you can see the speed that I'm going. I was trying to power fish today because I've never fished this place. And that brings me to the end of this shitty day. I got right back to the part where, you know, the freaking water comes in from this trout stream, the dude tells me. So it's colder water coming in. I'm just thinking there's gotta be a fish. I was gonna fish all the way out into the weeds again. I'm throwing the whopper plopper around like crazy out here because he told me there were 40-inch plus pike. They're huge fish in here, big bass too, and I'm like, sweet. So I'm throwing everything. I even started tossing a buzz bait. I never ever do that. Anyways, I get over into that mouth, into that opening out over there where the creek comes in to the lake pretty much. I mean, it comes in down there, but you can see how it's the deeper channel, you know, goes that way through it. I tossed my little frickin' Ned drop shot thing. I felt a beep like that. I mean, you can watch it right now. I messed up. I mean, basically what happened, I'll tell you before you watch it. I set the hook. I knew it was a giant. It came up to the boat. I didn't see it. It dug right under the boat and flew off. And I was afraid it was gonna break me off because it felt super strong. So I opened the bail like an idiot. Instead of loosening the drag, I opened the bail and it accidentally closed on itself. We'll look at the video later because It was terrible. It was terrible. I would have been so much happier about people cutting me off, but that's the point of this video today. You don't know what people are going through in their life. Don't cut people off when you're outside fishing. Like, just don't do it. It's mind-boggling the amount of people that do that stuff. When you're out on the water, steer clear of other anglers. Unless you want to go like ask them, so, hey, blah, blah, blah. You don't just go fish in front of them. I don't care what species you're fishing for. It doesn't give you the excuse to cut somebody off. I don't care if you have a kid, 10 kids on your boat. It doesn't matter. Unless you want, hey, do you mind if I fish on a panfish? I'm like, okay, and I would have scooted and went and fished somewhere else, which is what I did anyways. After I told them, I was like, this is what you're supposed to do when there's somebody fishing the spot you want to fish. You go elsewhere. And I came all the way and just started fishing a different line. And I got my biggest bite of the day because of it. I also lost it because I'm a freaking terrible fisherman. I'm gonna go cry myself a bed of tears and sleep in it. Anyone have a pillow for me? Anyways, folks, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. It's been lovely, lovely out here today. Lovely, lovely day. Hopefully you guys have something to say about this. Do you get mad when you're in the water and somebody comes and cuts you off? Like, it ticks me off. Like, I try not to let it bother me and I just go the other way, but after it happens a couple times in one day at one place, it's like, or does everybody around here do that? Is that like the thing? We're just supposed to like get in each other's way instead of like being real fishermen? What, it's not a friggin' tournament. We're out here fun fishing. What are you doing? End of rant. Oh, and if you like the rant, hit the subscribe button. And, you know, if the rant does well, maybe we'll rant more about stupid things. Because apparently people love that shit. Anyways, I'm gonna screw. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Fishing Grubs. Fish out.